What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday watch list. Honestly, I'm seeing a lot of great setups this week, especially with the news coming out on Friday about the tariffs. And honestly, a lot of the times you start to see the move before the news even comes out. So you are able to have those type of opportunities too. I've seen it happen over and over and over again where the structure starts to shift before the news comes out, but the news will definitely just give it that extra boost, you know? But let's get right into it, starting off with SPY. Actually, news coming up this week. We have Trump speaking on Wednesday, but I don't think he's speaking until later. When is it? This week? I swear. Okay, Tuesday. Sorry. Trump's speaking on Tuesday, but not till later. And then Friday we have PPI. Those are the two main big events. Jobless claims Thursday morning. But other than that, let's get right into it. Okay. SPY. Levels to watch here on SPY are pretty much this whole area right here. Look, this whole 680, 87. I want to be precise with it. Okay. But this area is definitely respected all right here. It's demand here, it's demand here. And if we were to get a pullback to this area, I would be interested. But an area that I want to see hold even more, to be honest, is here, that area. I'd rather use that area than this 687. But those are going to be the structure points that keep us intact on this uptrend. As long as we're above 687, 688, 689, I'm going to be looking for higher lows in those areas, okay? So higher lows here and here. Either one. I'm going to look for a bounce at either one of these levels, and that should give us a move to 691s and 694s above, pretty much back to the top of that range, you know? And even then, it's like, and we're just back at, if you look at the past, 2 months, it's just been this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? 7 weeks of just even more, 8, 9, just sideways action. It's a large range, so there's opportunity, right? We also have this morning star on the daily, and that's the key area, like I said, that I definitely want to be keeping an eye on. As long as we hold that, bullish. Bearish sentiment would be back under that 687, and almost like, this whole really where the market gets very bearish is under here. That is the area that just wasn't able to break. Uh, but I don't see us getting there this week. So for the most part, these higher lows will keep us intact unless we get under. I'll target those lows. QQ. QQ, very similar. The main level that I really want to watch here on QQ is going to be this Wednesday high and then the Friday highs. That is a point that rejected earlier the week and on Friday, and we are holding this whole structure. I'm not bearish unless we get under this and can actually hold under that. Okay. Bearish is under 601. It's just a huge demand. It doesn't make sense to short into demand, but above this Friday's high, Wednesday high, then that is going to give us an easy move into pretty much these highs up here, like 617. Right? Yeah, there's nothing really stopping us from getting it. But look at that daily candle too. Look at this right here. I screen froze, but it's a bullish engulfing, and it's like a morning star as well. So I definitely see us getting back to this whole area up here. 617 to 615. That is the whole area that I would probably target. I wouldn't have the zone this large, but I'm just giving you guys an idea of the area that I would target. Actually, I would have it like that. That's like 617, 615. It's a $2 range. But yeah, that is the main area that we're going to target here for QQ. And then above that, then it's pretty much 625s. A lot of this stuff I feel is probably going to happen in the pre-market, and that is where you got to be a couple steps ahead of the game. Like, what if in the pre-market it's already up here? Like, that's where you got to start thinking a lot more. Where you're like, okay, well, if in the pre-market it's already up here, well, what do I do there? What are you going to do at this area? Because we just prepared at this area. But what if it's up here? Or what if it's up here? People don't think a couple steps ahead, and that is the difference between certain traders, right? So if it does open up here, then I'll have two scenarios already ready. I'll look for a reject or a reclaim, move to 628, 624, 625. Right? What if we open up down here? It changes the whole narrative. And that's why these Sunday watches, they're great, right? But things change. Things change very quickly. And so you got to stay sharp. As a trader, your job is to be a problem solver, right? That is our job description. We're risk managers and we're problem solvers. If you're not a good problem solver, high chance you're probably not going to be a good trader, but you could become a good problem solver. Anyways, let me get back to the watch list. My one of my favorite setups for the week is NVIDIA. NVIDIA looks amazing. Honestly, I slept on this setup this whole week. I slept on it. I slept on it. I slept on it. 186. It was just such a beautiful level of demand from all the way back here. It holds, it holds, it holds, it holds, it holds, it holds. When we fell under, it rejects aggressively. And then we held and held. And so just a great hold from a key level of demand, creating a higher low. And if we take out these highs, like I said, I think it'll happen in the pre-market already. But if it doesn't, or even if it does open up above, I'll still look for a break and retest. Or if it's already above, I'll look at the area for a bounce, 190, and see if it can get us back into 194s. It is a amazing bullish engulfing and a morning star on the daily as well. And yeah, it looks amazing. So that is gonna be one of my favorite setups going into this week. Google looks great too. It's a nice bull flag. I think this will already start to push pre-market, but if it doesn't, 316 is that level. It's like this little bull flag, a lot of strength. And let's see if we could take this into 320s. Reclaim of 316. Just a great reversal from demand. So great reversal here, and I think it has a lot of room for continuation. Let's see where we could pick up the dips. 310 will be a dip buy area. If it opens up lower, 310, look for higher lows there. Next up, I have Tesla. Tesla's up to something, guys. Tesla is up to something. Doesn't look like it, but it is up to something. You can see this high, lower high, lower high. And it's like this little channel that we're in right here, right? It's like this little channel we're in. And what I want to see here, you can see one, two, three, just kind of sideways here. The main level has been like that 415. Okay, on the weekly here, if we can start getting back above that 415, then I could see this. If it can actually hold, right, and not just break it and break back under, if it can get a strong hold above 415, this pushes easily 420s, 423s easily. But if it stays under and it takes out these lows, it's easily 400, right? And so it's just kind of sideways, but it doesn't look like much is going on, but eventually this is going to get a big move. And we could be ready for that before it does. If I keep seeing this accumulation, and we keep, failing to go lower and we take out that high, then I'm very interested in the 420s with time. So have that prepared. This could be a good setup. And honestly, I want to keep it as simple as that. I don't want to have too many things. SPY, QQQ look amazing, NVIDIA, Tesla, and Google. I think those are some amazing setups. Next up, Amazon. Actually, Amazon above the 212s, 213s. That is a setup that we caught out on last Sunday watch list. That we were talking about this bullish. Actually, I don't think I call this out. I call it on my broadcast channel. So if you're not in the broadcast channel, make sure to join the broadcast channel. I pointed out this engulfing down here, and look where we're at now. And so above this 212, 213, it has a gap to fill to 220. Outside of that, guys, I'm updating the Blueprint Academy that I dropped in 2023 on March 1st. These new videos are fire. I talk a lot about data, performance tracking, and I updated some of the older videos. And I'm just a much sharper trader now than I was in 2023. So the new academy drops on March 1st. Leave a comment, and I'll give you guys like some type of I'll do like I want to do a webinar actually. I want to do something free. I want to do a free webinar soon. So leave a comment on this video, comment the word blueprint, and then I'll kind of give you guys a sneak peek of what I'm gonna drop. That way you guys could check it out. Anyways, I hope that you guys capitalize on some of these setups that we talked about. Don't sleep on them, but make sure to work on those problem solving skills. And I hope you guys have an amazing week, guys. You guys have a great day. Peace.